Let's create a sales invoice template by clicking Create Template. On the left side, you'll find all the fields. Keep your mouse on a field to see its details. Let's rename this section to Invoice Detail for entering invoice details. Now, let's add a date field titled Invoice Date. Each field type has its own validations. For instance, the date field includes controls related to date validation. You also need to add the validation message if the validation does not pass. Let's include a user field for inputting the salesman. By default, we can search users by name. To add more fields, choose from here. We can filter our data using these chosen fields. To select a customer, let's add a drop-down field. Choose the dataset from the data source and select its title field. The title field will be displayed to users when using the drop-down. For generating an auto-generated serial number for the invoice, let's add a serial number field. Specify an expression for the prefix, which is the initial characters of the serial number. Choose the sequence format and set the generation step. We can also rearrange fields. Let's move the invoice number field to the top by dragging and dropping it into the first position. Also increase the width of the customer field. Let's add a table named Products. The first field of the table will be Product, which is a data snap field. This allows users to select a product for the invoice. Additionally, we retrieve the sale price to calculate the invoice line total, which is why we use DataSnap. Now, select the dataset and its title field. You can also remove any unnecessary fields by clicking the cross icon. Our next field for the table is Quantity, which is a number field. Let's add a price field, which should be a number field with a computed value. The price is already defined in our dataset, and we will retrieve its value for the selected record through the datasnap used for the product name. This price field will automatically get the price of the selected product. Now, let's add a total amount field, which should also be a number field with a computed value. We will calculate its value by multiplying the quantity with the price. Next, add a new field section with an empty title for a clean look. We will add an aggregate field to calculate the grand total of the invoice by summing the total amount of products. Select the table, its calculation field, and the calculation type. You can use functions such as sum, count, average, min, and max in calculation type. We will use the attachment field to allow users to input reference attachments. Users can attach files in the attachment field. We will use the text box field for invoice remarks, allowing users to input any type of text. You can also set the height of the text box by defining the number of text lines. Our form fields are now complete. Increase the width of the remarks field to full width. Let's align the grand total field to the right by adding a spacer field and increasing its width. This is the mobile layout. We can resize fields in this view. These are the form settings. If I disable Outline Field, you will see the field style change. When this option is enabled, hidden fields won't leave gaps, ensuring a smooth layout. Disable it if you don't want this feature. This is the process subject. We utilize the customer field within it. Click the preview button to see how your form will appear during process.